that she too has her dragons, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. I'm so lucky that I have them as great storytellers to help me rewrite this script. They are powerful advocates for her.
The hatred on both sides is so intense. It makes you wonder if there was like a deep attraction. These two are like in it. They are in it. I think it's extremely strange. I want to know more about the presence of Taylor Swift.
Hollywood is officially off the rails, and the drama is messier than a reality TV reunion. Taylor Swift is unexpectedly getting dragged into the fiery legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni over the It Ends With Us movie adaptation. Oh, and that's just the beginning. Johnny Depp's lawyer just called Baldoni's legal moves too aggressive. Blake is facing a $7 million defamation lawsuit, and Ryan Reynolds is catching heat for a joke that some believe was a not-so-subtle jab at Baldoni. Buckle up, because this scandal is getting wilder by the minute. Now, let's talk about Taylor. She's usually making headlines for her music, fashion, or love life, but now she might be swapping songwriting for legal testimony. Her name is being thrown into the mix because she was allegedly present at a high-stakes rooftop meeting at Blake Lively's swanky NYC penthouse, where tensions reportedly hit a boiling point. Sources say Lively was passionately defending her vision for the film, even calling Taylor and Ryan her dragons for fiercely backing her creative ideas. With Hollywood's biggest names caught in the crossfire, this showdown is far from over.
Said in yesterday's show, it was her particular style, these Easter eggs. She was hanging out with them at that time. The New York Times they're no longer friends because it's shocking. Taylor Swift feels used. She always feels used. And she wants nothing to do with Ryan and Blake's Titanic. You know, the ship that not even God could sink is sinking. It's going down because God is God. Appears very timely. It says Taylor Swift taking a step back from Blake Lively as dramatic legal battle with Justin Baldoni. You guys, you have these PR people who come behind and they tell you this is what we want planted. And the more power you have, it will be word from time being she is taking a step back from Blake because she doesn't want to get tangled in this more than she already has. Taylor shouldn't even be involved in this at all. She was only going over to visit Blake and Ryan with the understanding always be being used. I'm sorry. It's been like 20 years of her being used, and I don't feel that that is the true story, okay?
Hollywood's latest scandal is spiraling, and now Taylor Swift is caught in the storm. Witnesses at the heated rooftop meeting at Blake Lively's NYC penthouse described the atmosphere as tense but high stakes, with creative egos clashing over everything from character arcs to cinematography choices. Now, Justin Baldoni's legal team is arguing that Taylor's testimony is crucial, as she may have overheard key conversations that could impact the case. Given her reputation for being detail-oriented, her account could carry significant weight in court. But Taylor? Yeah, she's not thrilled about being dragged into this legal battle. She's reportedly leaning on her legal team to keep her far away from the courtroom chaos. And let's be real, she's already chuckling the buzz from her Eras tour. Meanwhile, Lively and Ryan Reynolds are doing everything they can to protect their famous friend. Taylor is a musician, not a witness, a source close to the couple insisted. And honestly, who can blame them? This saga is messy enough without pulling America's pop princess into the drama. Just when you thought it couldn't get juicier, Johnny Depp's high-profile attorney, Benjamin Chew, has entered the chat. Appearing on a legal podcast, Chew didn't hold back, calling Baldoni's decision to launch a website outlining his grievances against Lively very aggressive and unorthodox. The site reportedly includes a detailed timeline, text messages, and even audio recordings from key meetings, sending Hollywood insiders into a frenzy. Legal experts are warning that this high-risk strategy could spectacularly backfire in court. The court of public opinion is fickle, Chew remarked. When you're explaining, you're losing. His words are being seen as a subtle warning to Baldoni about playing this legal war out in the media. Even Judge Louis Layman is losing patience, warning both sides to cool it with the PR stunts or risk having the trial date expedited. And let's be honest, no one in Hollywood wants that kind of pressure cooker situation. To make matters even messier for Lively, she's now facing a $7 million lawsuit from a former crisis publicist. The claim? That she'd allegedly orchestrated a digital smear campaign against him after he advised her to handle Baldoni's accusations with discretion. Court documents reveal that the publicist, who has worked with A-list celebrities for over 2 decades, claims that Lively's weaponized fan base bombarded him with harassment, tarnishing his professional reputation. At this point, the drama surrounding It Ends With Us is rivaling any Hollywood blockbuster, and it's only getting started.
Literally, we've done it for like 5 minutes. it's like, I think he would find it terrifying. They're never gonna find out.
We're like, oh my god, there's.
And they score again.
I know. And my nose is so big. I'm beard on you today.
I'm probably getting a quick fan on you.
It smells good.
Let's score another.
Show nothing to me. So what good would it
I think we got plenty.
Yes.
Slow motion. It's gonna be a 7.
The Hollywood drama just won't quit. Now, reports suggest that social media posts smearing a former crisis publicist, painting him as untrustworthy and manipulative, can allegedly be traced back to Blake Lively's camp. But wait, there's more. Justin Baldoni's massive $400 million countersuit is still looming, and legal analysts predict this battle could drag on for years, with both sides prepared to fight tooth and nail. This isn't just about a movie anymore, one legal expert commented. This has become a war of reputations, egos, and long-standing grudges. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds isn't dodging the fallout either. Fans are buzzing over a resurfaced scene from Deadpool and Wolverine, where his character, Nice Pool, shouts, "Where in God's name is the intimacy coordinator?" What once seemed like a throwaway line has now turned into a lightning rod for controversy. Many believe it's a jab at Baldoni, given the ongoing drama surrounding the It Ends With Us production. The speculation hit a fever pitch when conservative commentator Candace Owens accused Lively and Reynolds of public bullying against Baldoni. Social media is divided. Some see the joke as harmless, while others believe it was a calculated dig. Either way, Reynolds probably didn't expect one offhand remark to spark such chaos. Rumor has it his legal advisors are now urging him to lay low until the dust settles. But the biggest bombshell? The drama is reportedly taking a toll on Blake and Taylor's close friendship. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. Insiders claim Taylor was blindsided by her name being dragged into the Baldoni lawsuit and wasn't happy about it. Given her carefully curated brand and tendency to steer clear of unnecessary drama, getting pulled into Hollywood's messiest legal battle was probably the last thing she wanted. Initially, reports hinted at tension between the two, with sources describing Taylor as hurt but understanding. Whispers even suggested that Taylor had considered distancing herself from Blake to protect her reputation. But now, insiders are singing a different tune. They had a heart-to-heart and cleared the air, a source revealed, adding that Taylor remains loyal to Blake despite the chaos. Apparently, the conversation was emotional, with both women laying their feelings bare. Taylor reportedly emphasized how blindsided she felt, while Blake expressed deep guilt over the whole ordeal. Blake never wanted Taylor to be dragged into this mess, the source added. She's just been overwhelmed with everything happening at once. One thing's for sure, Hollywood has never been this messy, and this saga is far from over.
I am far from perfect. I am a very flawed man, as my wife will attest. I'm going to put you off, probably, but I will always apologize. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That must have felt terrible. I will for sure do better. That was not my best weekend, and I should have given it more time. And damn right, you got great friends if that's how you felt, and 3 of you guys together, it's unbelievable. Talk about energy, just to force all 3 of you. You should all have friends like that, aside from the fact that they're 2 of the most creative people on the planet.
Despite their heartfelt reconciliation, fans remain skeptical. Social media is buzzing with speculation that Taylor Swift might quietly distance herself from the Lively Reynolds crew to avoid further controversy. Some have even pointed out that Taylor hasn't been spotted with Blake or Ryan in public recently, fueling rumors that their friendship isn't as patched up as insiders claim. Only time will tell if this legal firestorm leaves a permanent dent in their bond. But one thing's for sure, Taylor probably won't be attending any more rooftop meetings at Blake's penthouse anytime soon. And speaking of Blake, Hollywood isn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for her these days. Word on the street is that her reputation has taken a serious hit, and A-list producers are beginning to steer clear. One of the biggest sticking points? Her jaw-dropping $450,000 wardrobe budget during the It Ends With Us shoot. Insiders say the costume drama turned into a logistical nightmare, stalling production for weeks. It was out of control, One producer reportedly vented. Her team kept pushing for custom pieces with insane turnaround times, and it threw the entire schedule into chaos. Then there's the Todd Black fiasco. The respected producer allegedly quit on the spot after witnessing Ryan Reynolds explode on Baldoni during a heated meeting. Sources claim Reynolds was furious over the director's constant delays and budget issues. Black ultimately agreed to return, but only after being offered triple his original salary, an unprecedented move in Hollywood. And that's not even the half of it. Studio executives are now reportedly hesitant to work with Lively, citing her tendency to air dirty laundry and pull colleagues into messy legal disputes. She's a PR liability right now, one insider bluntly stated. And let's be real, no one in Hollywood wants that kind of baggage. With producers backing away and legal battles piling up, Lively's inner circle is scrambling to salvage her image. But at this point, the damage might already be done. It looks like Blake is on her own for this one.
And he came in my trailer while I was breastfeeding. Well, then he produced the text messages showing her saying, I'm breastfeeding, come on over. Saying this is all retaliatory. All of his leaks to the media are retaliatory. He wants a complete gag order. Now he needs to be shut down to protect her. This is very unfair to poor Blake.
In a bizarre twist, Justin Baldoni's legal team is now demanding documents from Disney and Marvel. Their claim: that Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Wolverine character, Nicepool, is a thinly veiled jab at Baldoni, and they're determined to prove it in court. While Disney has remained silent, Marvel insiders are reportedly fuming about being dragged into this legal circus. This is the last thing we need, an anonymous source vented. We've got enough on our plate without getting pulled into Blake and Justin's mess. Sources say Baldoni's legal team is digging deep, requesting internal emails, concept art, and even early script drafts in hopes of establishing a direct link between the character and Baldoni's public image, which they claim has been tarnished by this feud. Legal analysts are skeptical that Baldoni's camp will succeed in forcing Disney and Marvel into the courtroom, but the implications are serious enough to make executives sweat. This is uncharted territory, a Hollywood legal expert commented. Studios don't want to set a precedent where creative disputes turn into legal battlegrounds. Meanwhile, fan forums have erupted in debate. Some insist that Nicepool mimics Baldoni's mannerisms and speech patterns, while others dismiss the claim as pure coincidence. Regardless, social media is in a frenzy, with hashtags like #NicepoolGate trending as fans take sides. One thing's for sure, this saga is shaping up to be one of Hollywood's messiest showdowns. With high-profile stars, multi-million-dollar lawsuits, and a media frenzy that won't quit, it seems like all of Tinseltown is holding its breath. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.